Sup shitters, my name is Logan aka Spiderhands and welcome to SB Reviews, where today I'm checking out a New Zealand band called Butterflies Welcoming Spring. We're going to be checking out 2 tracks from them today. We're going to be checking out their Riot EP, their digital album. Switching over to here, we have got 2 tracks, Riot and Slow Riot. And without further ado, we're going to start with Riot, go through the other, Slow Riot as well, and we're going to hear what we think. Just Josh Braden here on guitars, bass and vocals, and Thomas Bister on the drums, mixed and mastered by Josh Braden. So, and the artwork by Mieke Montagne. Excellent. Fantastic. Oh, did I break it? Excuse me a minute. I broke it. There we go. That's the trick. Let's listen to this. Oh, shit. Wow. That's crazy, dude. What is happening here? That's thunderous. That is cacophonous. It's so full of aggression and volatility. The drums are phenomenal. That gritty distorted tone is beautiful as well. Oh, that feedback is sublime. I'm actually sort of blown away by this. Typically when I'm presented with something that's been mixed or mastered like this, I'm so used to really clean sounding stuff. Like the majority of the stuff I review is either EDM based or it's trap and hip hop. And I've listened to a bit of, I've reviewed a bit of metal recently. I've reviewed rock and metal. I've reviewed Stonehenge and I've reviewed Elite, and I've also reviewed Themato, which is very progressive, kind of jazzy sort of rock stuff. And this is very different again. There's a lot of really cool artists in New Zealand. Include honestly, just in Christchurch. Because all the bands I've reviewed so far have been Christchurch-based. There's so much talent in Christchurch. Those drums are ridiculous though. Listen to them play. It makes me want to go and pick up my guitar and record an album, dude. Get my acoustic drum kit out and record this. Be dope, dude. The vocals are a bit quiet here, but I think that's by design. It's so visceral. That vocal, the sizzle on those vocals is crazy. Riot. Far out, dude. Probably the angriest sounding track I've listened to in quite a while, but I have a lot of love for that. That was it. That was all there was with that one. That's crazy, dude. Butterflies Welcoming Spring are a sonic post-punk harmonic noise duo sharing a unique blend of heavy noise-infused loops, smashing thunderous rhythms, and soaring haunting vocals. Yeah, I would have to admit the vocals are a little bit unnerving, but I dig. Alright, we've got Slow Riot now. I'm wondering how this is gonna go. I'm wondering what's gonna occur in this one. That album art is totally sick though, eh? Can you make it bigger? You can make it bigger. Dope. It would have taken a while to get that done. Gonna move that mouse away. There we go. Oh. This is a far more chilling experience than Riot. This is completely different. You got some strings, some synths, some pads. What is the concept behind this one? And we're just going for full-on instrumental now. So these guys play guitar live, or like what is the guitarist is also the bassist. So they like play the guitar live or the bass live. What do they do? I suppose you'd have to play the guitar, wouldn't you? It's nice to hear that the drumming is gentle to match the rest of the music, the rest of the instruments. It's very different to Riot. As you know, you don't need me to tell you that. I've probably said that like 15 times now. Alright, cool. That's a lovely thick bass tone right there. It fills up the sonic space like nothing else. It's really about the atmosphere for these guys, isn't it? It's more like a work of art than anything. You're not necessarily supposed to understand it, you're just supposed to just listen to it. Oh, I love that change there. I love that chord progression. Oh, that's beautiful. That is wonderful. Oh, that is so soulful. That's melancholic yet blissful at the same time. Oh, this is my favorite. This is one of my favorite songs I've listened to so far during these Kiwi reviews. With no hyperbole. It's just, I love... Whatever this is singing to me right now. Without needing to say any words. Oh, how would you think of this? Is that like a 7-string or something like that? It need to be a 7-string guitar to get that low. Oh. Oh, goodness me. How do you feel about this? You watching this, listening to this music? Do you like it? I hope you do. This is the talent that's on display. In the Garden City. This could be part of like a movie soundtrack, actually. This is like the level that we're talking about here. It just... There's a sort of a creativity on display here that is not very common. And I only heard of these guys like a week or two ago, like a few weeks ago, and it's a shame because I wanted them in my life earlier than this, but you gotta just roll with the punches, man. That was a very slow Riot though. Voluptuous. Sensational, phenomenal. What an adventure. While I'm not entirely sure what they were wanting to communicate to us, at the same time I don't really need to know. All I have to hear is that they felt that the adventure was worth their while as musicians. And that's it. It's weird how music tells you things without saying a single word. Yeah, that was it. That was Slow Riot, and that is Liar Riot, the 2-track EP/digital album from Butterfly's Welcoming Spring. Butterfly's Welcoming Spring. A band that I have only really started listening to today. I didn't know these guys existed, and I really wish I had earlier. They're a phenomenal band from Christchurch, New Zealand. The two members, Josh Braden and Thomas Espista, sensational musicians. I'm not sure who was head of writing it, whether Thomas, no, it doesn't matter, does it? Because it was a collaboration. It's a group effort. The drummer needs to support the harmonies and melodies. The singer needs to give the drums something to play along to and to groove on, man. It's give and take. Riot was one of the most brutally just aggressive tracks I've heard in a while, and it does remind me of a lot of the scenes of rioting that we've seen this year alone. So many angry people protesting, smashing things, destroying things. I don't know specifically what they were referencing, if they were if it's like a philosophical thing, but I go from personal experience as a reviewer, and I can that reminds me of those sort of riots when people are just so pissed off and frustrated that they don't know what to do. So it's just noise. They lose the ability to rationalize, and it just becomes visceral anger and hatred. And Slow Riot was kind of, I think, basically, it's kind of the aftermath of what occurs after you take a hit, and then you have to kind of come to terms with the consequences of your actions. It's one thing to go and spend the day interacting with the world and voicing your views on things in a way that is not always pleasing to everyone, but then Slow Riot to me was the aftermath of that, and sort of just coming to terms with what the world is. And the fact that sometimes, no matter what you do, the world just doesn't change, and it can feel like it's hopeless. It might change eventually if you stick at it, but you do that one riot, and maybe things don't change straight away. Oh, great. I don't have headphone battery anymore, but I don't think I need these. My experience with Butterflies Welcoming Spring as a whole is that I adore what these guys have created. I think the contrast between these two tracks exemplifies their abilities as performers in a way that was required to justify a two-track. Like, you kind of need to either have... I would say this is a two-parter without knowing for sure. I honestly wish these guys the best of luck in future. I really do. Butterflies Welcoming Spring, they perform sensationally. And sometimes the best musicians are the ones that don't even play like, a big ass shred solo or like a crazy drum fill. It's the humanity that they pour into their art that makes them phenomenal, incredible artists and creators. So thank you for watching this review of Butterflies Welcoming Spring and their track, their digital album, Liar Riot. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please do check out your local Kiwi artists. They need the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on. Stay cool and stay safe. And I know it's the start of the festive season or close to it, so have a happy holidays. I'm going to be continuing these weekly reviews. So if you have any Kiwi artists that you want me to check out, whatever genre, you let me know. Okay, you let me know. Because I'm keen to sort of have a listen to them, alright? But see you later. Spider hands out.